Hey guys, Lam from Adventure Code Academy here. So today we're going to be working on something cool. We're going to be working on MCEdit. So this is basically a program that allows us to export our projects that we've made in TinkerCAD and put it into our own Minecraft world. So when you think of all these like cities that people have made these massive Minecraft cities that are huge, that looks like they take 10 years to make. We can actually do this in the span of what looks like a year of work, in the span of like maybe 2 minutes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find a project that we want to put into our Minecraft world. This could be a city, this could be statues, these could be anything you want. The possibilities are endless. Whatever you make in TinkerCAD, you can actually put right into Minecraft. So me, I'm a dragon guy. So let's start with the dragon. So I'm going to find a dragon here in TinkerCAD. Looks like there's one already right here. And I'm going to actually copy it. So of course you can grab projects that people have already made from TinkerCAD, or you can use your own. It's up to you. Me personally, I'm not really good at making dragons in TinkerCAD, so I'm going to be using a project that someone else has already been made. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it into my own projects. And the really cool thing about TinkerCAD is they've actually made some built-in features for kids to easily export their projects from TinkerCAD into Minecraft. So what they have here is, if you look at this block area right here, if you click this blocks, here's your 3D model. But now what we can do is, using this option here already built into TinkerCAD, we can convert that 3D model into a block model. And what this is going to allow us to do is, it's going to make a little like diagram schematic for us to actually import this into Minecraft, into our very own worlds. So right now, this looks it looks like a blob more than anything. There's not many blocks in this, and the quality of this isn't so high. It doesn't really look like our 3D model before. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to want to put more blocks into this to increase the quality of the 3D model itself. Now, originally they start off with very few blocks, few blocks per area, and that's why you get this pixelated design. It looks blobby, it's low quality, and there's not too many blocks in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to add more blocks, and this is going to make it smoother. You can see more of the little details and the 3D design. And so what we do is we convert from this option here, fewer blocks, to higher quality, more blocks in our design. So now we finally have the fully pixelated 3D high quality design, and this is starting to look more and more like the huge dragon we liked in the beginning model. So now a cool feature about TinkerCAD is, so they made this built-in feature knowing a lot of people who use TinkerCAD also play Minecraft. So what it automatically does is, whatever colors you put in the 3D model design itself originally, they'll automatically match that with a block of the closest color in Minecraft. So when you import into a Minecraft world, these blocks will automatically be colored for you. So this light green, they'll have blocks of emeralds to match that. Dark green, they're going to use more of a leaf texture. For the yellow, the sponge is going to give you that bright yellow color, and block of gold is going to give you more like a dark golden color. And so now once we have that schematic, all we have to do from here on is click export, and this will give us a schematic, which is effectively a design, almost like a origami model that we can import into Minecraft, and this will load it up into the world for us. So once that schematic downloaded, the next thing we want to do is we want to go into MCEdit. So for those who haven't downloaded MCEdit, it's really simple to download, really easy to install. All you have to do is go to mcedit.net. You're going to click download MCEdit right here. And then depending on your computer, you can do, if you have a Mac, you'll click the Mac OS download. If you have a Windows, you use the Windows 32-bit here. 64-bit you can ignore, that's for generally more high-powered computers. So we have a Mac. I have a Mac personally, I'm using a Mac. So I'm going to download the Mac one, and then when that is installed, it will actually come up as an application here. So all I have to do is I'm going to open MCEdit. And this is the interface for the MCEdit app itself. So what you see immediately when you open this app is actually the worlds that you have saved in your Minecraft account in the single player worlds. So if I look in my Minecraft world right now, I go in single player worlds. I have two worlds, a dragon world and a Burj Khalifa. And this is where we're actually going to be putting our dragon. I would recommend putting a creative mode so you can fly around and see the model easier. But yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to create a new world. You can call it whatever you like. It's probably easier to name it just so you can see it. And so I call that dragon. And now the important step here is when we are actually using MCEdit to import it, you need to close Minecraft while MCEdit is open. Now I opened that just to show you the single player worlds, but it's super important, I repeat, super important, that you close Minecraft and you close Minecraft and only leave MCEdit open. Only one of them can be open at a time, because when you're importing that model from TinkerCAD into MCEdit and putting that in your Minecraft world, if you are in the world at the same time MCEdit is trying to put the blocks in, there's going to be some issues and it's not going to work out well. It's not going to load properly. So once we close Minecraft, we can now go on into MCEdit and start putting the model in itself. So the first thing is these are going to be where your worlds are located. And you want to make sure you're on the right version, the most updated version that you were on originally, earlier. And then you can see your worlds here. So one thing with MCEdit, it's in beta. They haven't been working on developing it on too much. So some of the worlds may not be named, but the easiest thing to look at is if you click on the worlds, they'll give you an overview, like a top view of the entire map. So we're going to click Dragon here, and this is our world. So we're going to click Edit, and this will allow us to actually get into the world and start moving stuff around and start importing our model. So now what you see is it'll actually show you you're physically in the world through MCEdit. And so if you want to move around, if I actually pan back a little bit, I can actually see my own character in the world in MCEdit. So when I go onto the world itself, that's where I'm standing. So I can actually see myself through MCEdit. Now MCEdit is really simple to use. What's nice here is that this box here, this shows you the actual world. There's a lot of buttons around here, but we're only going to work on a couple of them. We're only going to show you the ones necessary to click to import these models. So first off, to move around, you can just use the AWSD, the WASD pad, and that's going to let you move around in all four directions. You're going to use space, and that's going to let you go up higher if you want to see a top view, and then C to go down lower. To pan right and left with the camera, you're going to hold down right click and you can drag to look around. And to grab select stuff, you can use left click and then select a square, and then all you have to do is pull up that side and you can grab things and move it. But that's not what we're going to be focusing on today. So we're going to be focusing on using the models. So now all we have to do is actually import the schematic from TinkerCAD into MCEdit. And when we do that is we're going to click import here and import it from wherever you have it. Mine's going to be in downloads. And here's the dragon schematic, and this will load automatically right into MCEdit. This will actually load right into our world. So depending on how big the model is on TinkerCAD, this could take a little bit to load. You have to be a little bit patient. So it looks like the entire schematic has loaded, and when it's loaded, it's automatically going to be selected for you to move around in the world. So what I can do now is I can hold with left click and drag it around the world, and I'm going to move that right over there. And it looks pretty good. Another easy way to move this around is usually actually click here, and using your scroll button on their mouse, you can move it on the different x-axes, and I'm actually going to put it close to the ground, so it looks like it's actually burning this forest. Make it a little cool. And so I like where that is. Now all I have to do is once I've finished putting in the spot where I want it to be, I can click confirm here, and now it's going to actually load all of the chunks into the Minecraft world. And so you can see this process might take a little bit while, so you're going to have to wait. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so now the model has officially loaded. As you can see now, MCEdit is actually loading these chunks into your Minecraft world, and it's actually building it in the physical world that your server is in. So now, as soon as that's loaded, all you're going to have to do is click Save, and this is actually going to start writing the chunks on MCEdit into the physical world in your single-player Minecraft world. And as soon as that's done, you're all set to go. Okay, so now for the moment of truth, all we have to do is we're going to go in single player, going to open our dragon world, and let's see if it worked. There it is. There is our huge creation. And here's the massive dragon masterpiece that we've imported from TinkerCAD through MCEdit into our very own Minecraft world. So yeah, this is how you import models from TinkerCAD into Minecraft, and I look forward to seeing all of your creations that you can import into Minecraft in the future. Signing off, Lan from Adventure Code Academy.